In today's video, I am going to teach you 6 traditional tests that will ensure you never throw away another avocado again. Let us begin. The first test is the handshake of the avocado. It is the stem test. This little cap at the top is the window to the soul of the fruit. It tells us exactly what is happening inside the flesh without us having to cut it open. Look at this one. I try to push the stem, but it resists. It holds on tight. This is the tree's way of saying, I am not ready. Botanically, the abscission zone, the layer of cells that separates the fruit from the stem, is still active and holding on to nutrients. If you buy this, it is underripe. The sugars have not converted to fats, and the texture will be like a raw potato. Now look at this one. A simple touch, and the cap pop off. And look inside the socket. You see that vibrant, healthy green? That is the color of life. It means the flesh underneath is creamy, buttery, and perfectly ripe. But look at this third one. This is dark brown. The window is showing you decay. Air has entered, the vascular bundles have oxidized, and rot has already started. This avocado is overripe, stringy, and black inside. Avoid it at all costs. The second test is color and luster. Many people think any green avocado will ripen on their counter, but that is not true. If a Hass avocado is harvested too early, it will never ripen properly. It will simply shrivel and rot. We must look at the luster. You see this shiny sheen? This bright, reflective green is the mark of an immature fruit. It was picked too early. The skin still has a thick layer of cuticular wax that makes it look like plastic. Inside, the oil content is incredibly low, less than 8%. It will never develop that rich, nutty flavor we love. Now look at this. It is dark green, turning to purplish black, but notice the luster. It is matte. It is dull. As the Hass avocado matures on the branch, it accumulates anthocyanins, natural pigments that darken the skin. At the same time, the wax layer matures and diffuses the light. This matte, dark appearance is nature's sign that the oil content has reached its peak, between 15 and 25%. This is where the buttery texture lives. Now, my friend, pay close attention. This is where most supermarket shoppers make a terrible mistake. They walk up to the display and press their thumbs directly into the side of the fruit. Never, ever do this. When you press with your fingertips, you apply high pressure to a tiny area. You break the tiny cell walls beneath the skin. You are literally bruising the fruit right there in the shop. By the time you open it at home, that spot is a brown, bitter pocket of decay. Instead, use your palm. Cradle the avocado like a small bird. Apply a gentle, slow squeeze with your whole hand. A perfect, mature avocado will give just a millimeter or two, uniformly, like cold butter. If it feels hard like a baseball, it needs a few days. If it feels mushy, or if you feel the skin separate from the flesh beneath, leaving hollow pockets, it is past its prime and has collapsed inside. Our fourth test is the weight to size ratio, or what we growers call the density test. An avocado is not like a melon. It does not fill with water as it ripens. In fact, it does the exact opposite. While the avocado hangs on the tree for up to 12 months, it slowly transpires. It loses water through its skin, and replacing that water are rich, dense, monounsaturated fatty acids, mainly oleic acid. Oil is denser than water in terms of dry matter accumulation. A mature avocado that is full of healthy oils will always feel surprisingly heavy for its size. It feels solid, like a stone wrapped in leather. If you hold an avocado and it feels light, airy, or hollow, it means it is full of water and has not matured long enough on the branch. When it eventually softens, it will be watery, stringy, and will lack that rich, creamy mouthfeel. Always choose the one that feels like a lead weight in the palm of your hand. The fifth test is the texture of the skin. The bumps. The Hass avocado is famous for its rough, pebbled skin, but not all bumps are created equal. These nodules tell us how long the fruit spent growing under the sun. Look at this immature avocado. The skin is relatively flat and the ridges are smooth. This is because the cells in the exocarp, the outer skin, did not finish dividing and expanding. The fruit was rushed off the tree by commercial growers wanting to beat the market price. It will never develop the proper texture. But look at this mature one. The bumps are thick, pronounced, and crowded together. This tight, pebbled texture is a shield. It shows that the skin has fully thickened, protecting the rich oils inside. When you run your hand over it, it should feel rough, proud, and sturdy. This is the texture of a fruit that has taken its time to grow. Our final test is the shake test. It is the simplest, but it is your last line of defense against buying a rotten fruit. You must listen to what is happening on the inside. Inside a healthy, mature avocado, the flesh holds the seed tightly. Like a mother holding her child, there is no movement. But as the avocado becomes overripe, the moisture evaporates. The flesh shrivels, and it separates from the seed coat. The seed is left loose in a hollow chamber. If you shake an avocado near your ear and you hear a rattle or feel a heavy object clicking back and forth inside, put it back immediately. The flesh has already dried out, and the inside is a brown, stringy desert. A good avocado is completely silent. Now that you know the tests, we must talk about the science of how this fruit behaves once it leaves the tree. Avocados are unique. They are climacteric fruits. This means that as long as they hang on my trees, they will mature, they will accumulate oil, but they will never ripen. They only begin to ripen after they are harvested, triggered by a natural plant hormone, ethylene gas. And this brings us to a very dangerous myth I see on the internet today. People say, store your cut or whole avocados in a jar of water in the fridge and they will stay fresh forever. My friends, please, do not do this. Avocados have porous skins. When you submerge them in water, you create a perfect anaerobic environment. Pathogenic bacteria like Listeria monocytogenes and Salmonella that live on the skin can penetrate the flesh and multiply rapidly. You are not keeping it fresh, you are creating a breeding ground for food poisoning. If you want to slow down ripening, simply put them in the dry drawer of your refrigerator. Cold temperature is all you need. Nature gives us these beautiful gifts, but we must respect the rules of the orchard. I want to ask you, which of these 6 tests had you never heard of before? Or did your grandmother or grandfather have a different way of selecting them in your country? Write it down in the comments below. I read every single one of them. In our next video, I am going to show you how we harvest and cure these avocados using our traditional Cretan methods, and how we press them to make the purest cold-pressed avocado oil you have ever tasted. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you do not miss it. Now, my friend, picking the perfect avocado is only half the battle. Once you bring them home, the clock starts ticking. Avocados wait for no one. If you do not use them, that perfect fruit will go to waste. And in my house, wasting food is a sin. To make sure nothing from my garden goes to waste, I use a wonderful tool on my phone. It is an Android app called suggestdinner. Let me show you. I simply open it and I type in the ingredients I have right here on my counter: my fresh avocado, some Cretan feta, and a cucumber from the vine. Instantly, it gives me a beautiful dinner idea. A traditional Mediterranean salad. No stress, no searching through dusty books, and most importantly, no waste. It tells me exactly how to combine what I have into a delicious meal. Do not let your perfect produce go to waste, my friend. Go to the Google Play Store, search for Suggest Dinner, and download it today. Let it help you cook beautiful dinners. Until next time, eat well, live well, and look after the soil.